over here.
Oh, wow. We're back. We're back with more España and more drag because I told you all there's so much drag. So much drag. I love it. No, I do love it. I'm very excited about all the drag. But hello, hola, hola, y bienvenidos a The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. And welcome to...
Look over here.
Our exclusive companion series where we are diving into the looks from episode 1 of season... Jesus, I short-circuited there. We're going to try that again, where we dive into the looks from episode 1 of season 5 of Drag Race España. It's morning for me, so I'm still waking up, but I'm still, Logan Murphy, say something gay. I am just a few sips into my energy drink, which is why I can't say words yet. Not sponsored by Ghost Energy, but I really wish I was, because this raspberry cream energy drink is incredible today. Very excited, very thrilled. And I'm also always very thrilled about my cup mug, which you can get one at lanagcreations.etsy.com. Link is in the description below. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm RuPert. I'm the new they of this podcast. I will never be over Clover. My undiagnosed ADD is kicking in today. So we've got squash, water, and I'm still finishing a giant bottle of 7-Up.
Good for you. Hi, I'm Micha, your Parisian correspondent, and it's going to be my second Spanish podcast. And I'm still going to be rich and famous in 6 months, and from which point on you count, that's on you. And today I'm drinking a chocolate chai something tea, or chocolate rooibos tea, yeah, precisely, in honor of Krystal Foreverr, because why? Quien sabe? Who knows? But yeah, we'll see how it turns out.
¿Qué sabe?
Exactly.
I love it.
Estoy totalmente cubierta por el sol, and that is exactly why we should start Spanish coverage now.
Indeed and indubitably. But yes, we are here. We are talking about the looks from episode 1. We did a big ol' episode 1 recap, so make sure to go check that out, where we talked about the entrance looks. We talked about the talent show. So make sure to go check that out if you have not already, with the dear sweet angel of our lifetimes that is Miss Petita. And yes, as she said on several many podcasts now, she will be with us all season. So we are blessed and highly favored to have Miss Petita here. But today we are just going to talk about these beautiful two-faced runways. So we're going to get into that. Before we do, make sure to subscribe if you have not already, because we're here almost all the time giving you almost all things drag. Happy La Mas Draga premiere day for those that celebrate. I'm very excited to watch some Mexican drag tonight. I've been missing a little bit of Mexican drag in my life. We've got Spanish drag, Mexican drag, Brits.
Not too much.
I said what I said. No, I love the Brits. I love the Brits. And the Irish Queen. I am going to publicly acknowledge here that Bonnie is Irish, because some people don't seem to know that. Anyway, that is a very niche inside joke that I saw on Twitter. Anyway, we've got so much drag coverage going on, and we love Filipino drag as well. Let me make that very, very clear. And we are covering all those things currently on the channel, so make sure to check out all of our coverage here, everything we're doing. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we're putting out all of our content here. We've got so much content across all of our networks, so check out all the links down below for our audio podcasts, our other channels, our Patreon, and social media. You could follow us as well, all those lovely, wonderful, and fantastic things. But I think we should just head on over to the runway, because that's what we're here to do today. And Lana, come to the front. Now, I understand that y'all did a almost 2.5 hour recording for the recap, and I respect you, and I love you, and I understand it. But I will not let you skip over Supremme's beautiful look. And I will be taking time to talk about this beautiful look.
Possibly the best Supremme has ever looked on the runway, actually.
I might agree with you there, Micha. I love this. And it's so different for Supremme. And I loved every bit of it. I loved every single bit of it.
Yeah, I love like how all I love that I like all of like this almost like superhero and all like the graphic things. I also love how like all of it the people are in black and white, and then like all of the color over the dress. I mean, Supremme looks great. I mean, Supremme looks like Supremme, and she looks great anyway. And this is just a really good look for her. It was a great look for Supremme.
And it's pants. And it's pants.
I adore when pants give you like the vibe of the semi-skirt, or like when you don't know whether
give you an illusion of a dress. I'm obsessed.
Yes.
I love every
It's like,
bit of it.
yeah, it's like shorts giving you the illusion of skirt, short, short, and like this is just phenomenal. The long version.
I love it. I love every bit of it. I love the wig. I love every single bit of what Supremme was wearing. I think as of the time that we're filming this, we still don't have the full judges shot, which I think is really funny. Like they still haven't posted it on Instagram. But I think all of the judges looked really great in this episode. And I loved, even though her look was super simple, I loved Amaya. I loved Amaya. She was an angel, and she looked great. And love. But we are going to move to the runway. Category is Las Dos Caras. And first on the runway, Alexandra del Raval.
I really like...
You're muted if you're trying to talk, but I don't know if you're trying to talk. But let's start with RuPert.
Yeah.
I really like this look on Alexandra. I love the idea of like the showgirl aspect of it, with, like the really beautiful rhinestone wig. I am not a big fan of like the color and the print that she's got on. And then I also don't like the fact that with this skirt reveal, you have like the two panels that cover it go all the way to the ground. And then the center one only goes about 3/4, just about the mid calf. And that's really weird length. And then like taking it off, you got this stunning little bodysuit. And then I love the idea of like having like the dirty men's underwear. That's a really cute idea for this runway. She did a great job. It's not my favorite in the entire world, but it looks great on her, and it's a great idea for the theme.
Yeah, I would totally agree. I still think it's kind of maybe on the simpler side of the reveals we've had. I love the color scheme. I'm sucker for everything like purple, violet, everything which goes and in between. I contrast to almost any of her previous looks which you've seen during the challenge and during her entrance. I love her hips. Here she's like padded for the gods, and it's so phenomenal. It like looks really fresh on her, and her waistline looks much better than anything else she had this episode, especially after the reveal. And you see her body. The bodice looks great. Yeah, I mean it's like a very circusy, maybe on the safer side, but I'm not mad at it. And especially with this stage lighting, looks super well.
Yeah, I really liked Alexandra throughout this episode. I will say, unfortunately, for the purposes of this episode, this is my least favorite thing she presented in this episode, but I really, really like Alexandra overall. I love the concept of this look. I think, especially with the Calvin Kleins, I think that was a really, really smart way to go about this category. I think for me, the textile of the actual garment is throwing me off. I'm not exactly like I'm just not responding to it super positively. But I think the look itself is really cool. Her face is always incredible. And she's always incredibly accessorized. Like, that is the one thing that I noted throughout this episode, is that every inch of Alexandra's drag is accounted for. And I really, really appreciated that from her. I really do think, for me, this just comes down to personal taste. And I think that the textile is not responding to me personally. But conceptually, I do really like the look. Scores.
I'll give this look an 86.
I'll give Alexandra del Raval 80.
I'm also going to give her an 80.
Work.
Next up, Denébola Murnau.
Oh, one of my loves.
I love this look so much from Denébola. I love almost like the half and half. Like, she has like this sleek, brighter pink bodysuit, and then you have on the other half, you have like the richer, darker purple, which also has the almost like Elizabethan puff with the shorts, and then also on the sleeve as well. The draping works really well, as it does sort of like contrast and connects the sleeve and the leg. I don't care what Petita says. I love the ruff on Denébola. I love that it's part of her drag as well. I know Petita was saying that she wanted to see something different, but I love it as well. These masks are incredibly well painted. I also love the fact that it has like her beard and facial hair as well. This is a great look from Denébola. Great job overall. Really well done.
I would second almost everything you've said. I mean, it's just phenomenal look. This is the look of the entire runway, of the entire dozen that I thought the runway is going to be when I heard the category Dos Caras, Dos Caras para ti, para mí. Here it was Tres Caras, and I'm not mad at it at all. Come forward, our maximalist queen. I love the form of her boobs, which seems like an overgrowing pasty, which became pastry and then became an onion. And it's all in this fluorescent pink. And I'm just, oh my goodness. Fluorescent pink onion boob is what we needed right now. I loved how intensely she changed her makeup from her phenomenal entrance look already, while staying true to her like whiteness in this theatrical sense of the word here. Sorry. I love the masks. I love how it all goes well together. I love the especially sensual lip here, which goes so well when her lips move. Oh my goodness, that just accentuates even more this like ethereal theatrical aspect of it all. And the color scheme is just to die for. I mean, this neon pink plus the deepest indigo-ish, all indigo children in the world, like celestial cobalt blue. So good. Oh, nice.
I really enjoyed this as well. Denébola really impressed me throughout this episode, on all counts. This look for me is beautifully simple but effective. I agree with you, Micha. This is what I was kind of expecting. This is one of the concepts I thought of when thinking of Mis Dos Caras. Like, I immediately went to theater masks as well, just as a theater kid. So I'm glad that we're getting to see this interpretation that is dramatic but not too over the top. And I really like that there is this almost restraint with this look. I really do appreciate that. I see where you're coming from, RuPert. I am actually gonna I like the ruff with this look. It makes sense. It fits what Denébola is doing here. I'm actually going to agree with what Petita said in the recap. I'm looking forward. I don't necessarily like need to see it all the time, but I am looking forward to seeing different and more unique things from Denébola than just having the ruff on every single look. Yes, we've seen it on everything she's presented so far. But it's one episode. But I'm excited to get to see more unique silhouettes from her. The scores.
This gets a 99.
I would make it full.
I'm gonna give Denébola a 92. Next up, Laca Udilla.
This isn't my favorite. She presented a really, really great entrance look. I loved her entrance look so much. And then this sort of missed the mark. The reveal is kind of cute, but it looks bulky on her when she reveals. It's just not my personal favorite. I love this queen. This look just didn't work for me.
What was the concept even? Like, what do we remember what she said she was going for?
No, not
Okay, that answers my question. Anyway, go ahead. I'm like, baby, what?
I mean, yeah, I would also love to remember if it was something like really memorable, you know. If it was something,
I'm gonna
like,
go,
oh
Micha.
My God.
I'm gonna go look it up while you give.
Yeah, go ahead, because maybe
maybe
we'd understand it furthermore. But
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah,
yes, because given that Petita had nothing good to say about this look either, nor give us any references, nor provide us with any context, I'm assuming there wasn't. Yeah, but now I'm assuming there is not that much context to begin with. Oh my God! I mean, I enjoyed this queen thoroughly this episode, but this was not the tea for me. I mean, just as much as her performance was on the lower side in the talent show, this is also on the lower half of the runways for me. I did enjoy the ruffle, though it did seem very much like a cumbersome curtain when she was walking before the reveal, and then after the reveal. I want to like these boots so bad, literally, in theory, but they just kind of don't work with the rest. I don't know. I'm really torn. The only thing I really enjoy is her, is how her makeup with this like rosy flamingo-ish flash blends with her moustache. How they go together, and that's literally my favorite part about this. Although I love the color of both the drape and this post tutu, this weird dress hugging her very weirdly to what she revealed.
Okay.
I love the color.
So here's what I'm gonna do. So I just looked up. I just watched her runway again. I would like you both to take a guess as to what the inspiration for Laca's runway here is.
Michelle's hatred of the world, Marie Antoinette.
That would be fabulous, by the way.
Just throwing it out there.
I love that.
Because honestly, that's what the first look kind of gives, but not in a good way.
Okay. Micha, what do you think?
I'm really torn because I
don't think you're gonna get it. So.
I want to remember what she said. I want to guess the reference from Valencia and from like this one of my favorite regions of Spain, but I don't get it. So I'm kind of and I start to become frustrated. Maybe it was like, you know, some cake or something delicious patisserie thing.
Okay, so this runway was supposed to be an extension of her talent. So the first look is her in the waves. And then she reveals, and this second little dress moment is supposed to be a swimsuit with a bunch of zippers on it. And then she does a wig reveal, which we don't have pictured here. But she does a wig reveal into a wet wig. And she says, because the dress thing, whatever she's wearing, is covered in zippers. And she says, what I want to express is my fear of rejection. Each zipper I open just represents me opening up to the world and letting you know me just a little bit more.
Work.
Now, baby, I don't know how the fuck you planned, wanted, or intended to execute that through a look based on a wave.
I thought when you were talking about wave, I was like, okay, and this is gonna be like buried treasure in like the sea. No.
No, she said wave and then zippers. What do waves and zippers have in common? I couldn't tell you.
Well, I think there must be, in this universe, there must be a surrealist painting where actually you unzip the wave on the sea. I believe, I mean, Valencia and Catalonia are close. They share the language. Just so.
Regardless, I didn't get it. But she looks sickening, so I'm kind of sold by it.
Petita didn't either, so I mean, we're on the same train here.
Yeah, no, I mean, the face and the wig are so good here. Like, that is my favorite part. I actually really like the wave dress. Like, I think the way it's sculpted is really beautiful. I wish we saw more of it, to be honest with you, because I don't really particularly care for the zipper dress. I like the boots. I like the gold boots, but like I don't particularly care for the zipper dress. So overall, I'm kind of just left going, on an episode where I think Laca killed it. So I'm like, oh, damn. Well, okay, girl. Scores.
52.
Ooh, that's harsh. I'm still in the 70s for our deal. Why did I say like a henna? Laca Udilla. Laca Udilla, and I'm going to give her exactly a nonsensible 73.
I'm going to give her a sensible 74. Because I like it in bits and pieces.
Hearing the concept of this look and then seeing this look, I was like, no, Diva.
Fair.
Love you, but no.
Fair. Now, someone whose concept was also a little something is Dafne Mugler.
I love like the sculptedness of this like tree dress in the way it sort of like covers her face a bit, trying to represent how she has like hide, and she is like kind of like hiding behind this like big piece in like her hometown. And then this disco ball bodysuit is really cute. I wish it, because I can't tell if this is just like a print or I think it's disco ball tiles, but I can't be sure. It didn't. I'm not sure if it was like disco ball tiles or if it was just like the print of one.
I believe it's a fabric. Yeah,
okay.
It's a sequin fabric. Oh, it's sequenced. Okay. I'm so sorry, a sequenced fabric.
I do think if she had like the disco ball like tiles on this bodysuit showing that it was a disco ball, it would have read a lot better. But this look works. It's showing that she had to hide who she was, and then now being this fabulous drag queen. It's a cute look. It's not my personal favorite, but it works.
I would also not be as harsh as Petita on this look. I don't think it was a complete floppiest floppage. I think it did have some merit to it. I also didn't exactly get the disco ball before she explained it. I would probably think of something else. I don't know. It's just like some just perform cabaret behind a veil, because they love utilizing veils and these screens, like the smoke screens, especially the older cabarets, which are like 100 years old. So maybe I would get this one, especially with this fabric. But yeah, I mean, after she explained it, I did get a bit of a disco dancer post-reveal. I mean, after the reveal. And the wig also makes you look like some disco music star from like late 70s, early 80s, whom I can't remember, and maybe like she was going for the generic image of it. It kind of fell in the middle for me overall, but I'm just mad at it. Still, like the bodysuit afterwards looks great on her, despite the fact that pre-reveal was pretty cumbersome and completely indistinguishable before she explained it.
Girl, why'd you say disco ball? You could have just said tree into sickening woman and it would have been more effective. Like, let's be real here. I think Daphne looks sickening. She is sickening. But the moment she said disco ball, I said, where? Nothing about you reads disco ball. You're a skinny bitch. Wearing a sequined corset. Disco ball? Who?
It's a lovely sequenced corset.
Made of materials.
That is on her body. Disco
Fashion?
ball?
Hypothetically. Disco ball? No.
Still stuck on me? Just about.
No,
judges
she looked... No, I think she looks sickening. This is another one where I just think conceptually, like, sell it as something else, girl. Sell it as something else, and then
She
you'd be
was
fine.
using every single adjective she knew on her like runway overture, being like,
well, that's because she's 12 and a half. Like, I get it. I understand. She's a baby. I get it.
oh. This is
Daphne,
certainly going to be an
I love you.
episode.
Daphne, don't hate me. I love you. But no, I think she's
incredible.
sickening. She's one of my favorites. I just like this look didn't. Yeah, no scores.
I'll give this an 80.
I would actually be harsher. Surprise. I'd give this a 66.
I'm gonna give her a 70. Margarita!
Rakatan! Oh, sorry, wrong Margarita. I know.
Bragada!
You know how many times I wanted to say that yesterday during the recap of the episode.
Bragada, no. Pichado, no. This is Margarita Kalifata, my baby.
I love the concept for this look, doing like a cactus and then showing even in the harshest of times like a cactus can bloom. I wish the cactus dress gave off like the harshness of a cactus, because it's very like campy and costumey. It's a cute look. And then the flower dress, I feel like it just needed a bit more. This hair is cute. I'm not sure it goes with it. It's a great concept. It's a great idea. I just don't think it was executed in the best way. Love you, Diva.
That's kind of the thread, the red line for Margarita this entire episode. Yeah, I mean, this cactus. Well, you know, in her defense. I know this look is not like super salvageable in many aspects, but in her defense, if we compare her to our diva Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia, I think the cactus here was less successful before the reveal, but the dress after the reveal was better than the skinned Cactus Alive by our dear NPB FAG. Yeah, I'm
sorry, Micha, but the way that I now like, but genuinely though, wouldn't you put Nicole Paige Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia, and Margarita Kalifata in the same drag universe?
Yes,
I think they can.
They are on the same drag planet.
Exactly.
They are
yeah,
easily.
Exactly.
I'm obsessed. Sorry.
I mean, yes.
I love these. I love that.
Imagine them spinning plates together somewhere.
No. Margarita would be spinning the plates, and Nicole would just be like,
"Yeah,
the fuck you doing?" Also, if I had a nickel for every time someone did a cactus look this year on Drag Race, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a whole lot, but it's surprising it happened twice. I need
exactly.
Before they said it.
I also wanted to make an obscure David Bowie reference, but I know nobody would get it, so I'll probably refrain from it. But yeah,
I'm offended.
Sorry. The thing is,
how dare you assume I don't know Bowie references?
Logan's wig is patched.
this is really not like of one of his like biggest songs or whatnot, but when Bo is literally in the song about cactus said, "Spill your breakfast and drip your wine. Just wear the dress when you dine," is exactly the post-reveal dress.
Yeah.
The only thing
So
I
will
really
have
don't
you know,
yeah.
I know it, and I am now clutching my pearls.
God. I mean, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. You can't imagine.
Anyway,
And yeah, finally, the only
I'm glad
thing
I had these on
I
hand.
really don't enjoy at all is like her makeup. Like her makeup is her enemy here. I mean, something went wrong. It was the wrong porcelain, which went from Derby porcelain to Kentucky Derby. I don't know how how it went, but all the other things. I mean, combined with just her personality and how she did the reveal, I'm actually gonna top up her scores a little bit from what I wanted to give her yesterday.
Yeah, I think so. The difficulty with Margarita here is I'm worried about her makeup skills in the confines of the competition now a little bit more than I was. But I do I really enjoy both looks, to be honest with you. I did enjoy the cactus look. I didn't think it necessarily needed the headpiece. I actually think she could have gotten away with just doing the wig for both looks to come out and do that, and I think it would have been fine. I think the cactus look fits really well. There's a slight fit issue, but I'm not really that mad at it. And I really like the dress underneath. I think she looks really sweet and lovely. It's not my favorite look on the runway by any means, but I think she looks good. I'm not mad at it. Scores.
I'm going to give this a sensible 74.
I'm gonna give this a 79.
I'll give her a 77. Also, the fact that I chose her entrance look for the Instagram video will forever send me into orbit. And I had no clue. There was no indication of that. And I'm like, I saw her when I saw her walk in, I was like, what do you mean I chose her entrance look? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. Mother is here.
Mother has arrived.
Hi, Satín.
One of our two mothers on this season.
Oh, we'll talk about our other mother.
Other mother. Drag mother. Sorry.
Mother. But yes, Satín Greco.
I love this. And like the absolute nerve to walk out in this look and then just the phrase, "I'm going to walk out the same way I walked in, naked."
Period.
Diva. I love this headpiece. This gown could use a bit more detail, but like I love the gold against this color. She looks incredible. She is so bold to do this, and I fucking love her for it. Stan Satín Greco, my winner pick. Love her to death. Great, just incredible.
I mean, yeah, what can you add? España knows how to do reveals to almost naked. I mean, shout out. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to season 2 also. And yeah, I mean, a few divas who were both on season 2 and on España All Stars. At least a couple of divas know how to make a good naked reveal. I adore this. I adore this before. I adore this after. We've had some people like had a godmother-ish looks, but this one is like literally Madre Dios. Madre de los gays. Love this before, love after, or enjoy her makeup. A phenomenal job. How it's so candidly, all this like wax kind of structure is so beautiful. Like this wax it is, and that ties so well to her talent show as well. Love this traditional drapery, how it's carved in it. The crown. I mean, yes, it's just motherly. Everything about this is motherly. Madre de todos los santos queers.
Sí.
C.
C. C.
C.
Scores.
Duh.
Duh.
Well, duh.
Work, mother. We love to see it. Next up, Nori.
I love the idea of this look. I love doing like the weightlifter and the sport, showing like what she does out of drag and who she is out of drag, and then taking it off to be like, and this is my body, and this is how I look, and I'm like, stunning. The jeweled hands are a bit strange, and then the one thing I don't like is how she has like these really like muscular nailed hands, which then hold like the weight, but like they stay on the bar. And so when she picks it up at the end of the runway, she's holding a weightlifting bar with dumbbells on the end with these strange hands just still attached to it. But overall, this look works. I understand what she was going for. I just need to see a bit more from her because she hasn't wowed me with looks so far. Love the idea of this though.
Sure. Yeah. I agree. If there was like, maybe it's too much to ask, but having relooked this a few times, I thought maybe there was like an inbuilt pumping mechanism which could have pumped the like rubber version.
Yes.
Yeah, of the, how is it called, in between the two? I mean, pole. Let's call it that way.
The dumbbell.
The dumbbell, yeah, thank you. We should like have blown up the dumbbell in between her reveal and like the end of her presentation. That would be so super cool. Really love the idea. Adore her nails. Love her makeup, but something still left a bit to be desired. Yeah, with like this second pair of hands. Yeah, I totally get it. But yeah, it just seemed like slightly undercooked just a bit.
Yeah, I think conceptually, this is really, really cool. I am a little bit more worried than I was before that everything we're going to see from her is bodybuilder, gym bro, queen situation. Like, I'm excited to get to see more of what Nori has to give because she's been doing drag for so long that I'm like, okay, I'm really intrigued to see what you've got. And I'm not really getting that, to be honest with you. I think this is a really fun concept, but I did want some bigger, more over the top camp elements of it. I do agree if there was some sort of like inflatable thing with the hands on the dumbbell, Micha, I agree with you completely. I think that would have been really, really fun here. I think the final look is actually the best part of it. Like when she's just naked, like it looks really good. The way that she's got the hands over the breasts, I think is really cool. Like I think overall it's a cool concept, and there are parts of it that I like, but it in totality, I'm not loving it. Scores.
58. Also, call me.
Ooh.
Not after you gave her a 50.
Hey.
I would give.
No.
What's
No.
What?
RuPert
8?
trying to change their score.
Mm-hmm.
No, I said
No.
58. I
Oh,
said
did you?
58. Yeah.
Oh, well, then never mind.
I would give her 78. I mean, it's almost there.
I'm going to give her a 62. Ferrxn.
I love this look. This is like sort of like similar to what Nori did, and then it's also very similar to the France All Stars runway, which was like day job to drag queen. I love like the shaping of this suit, like with the two different colors, and then having like the pockets kind of look like the eyes as well, and then also having like the little like pokey out bit on the side. I love how it looks like a trench coat, and then revealing to this rhinestoned corset with her makeup on it is a really cool idea. I don't know if the rips, I'm not sure how I feel about the ripped stockings, but the wig looks great with both looks. Overall, really good job, and I really like this look.
I think the pre-reveal look was kind of a bit off for me, just a bit proportion-wise, although I see where she's kind of going to. I do love the bodysuit after the reveal. I mean, it's super cool, and the idea to make it like a face is very well paired with her signature makeup. Well, assuming it's her signature makeup, because we've seen it already more or less in that same vein for the entrance look. Love the wig color with it, because it kind of it's a great combo with the eyeliner on her painted eyes on her breast/chest. Love the whole, because the thing is, I think Ferrxn, from what we've seen, her doesn't really take herself very seriously, and that's underlined by these holes in her stockings, and I think that's kind of fabulous. So it's meant to be like very tongue-in-cheek, although you don't necessarily get which tongue from goes to what cheek and what is she making fun of exactly at the certain moment. But yeah, I mean, I love it post-reveal. Pre-reveal is kind of on the weaker side for me, but overall, I really enjoyed her presentation and really enjoyed her play with the gestures. Shout out to River Medway.
Not that. I really liked this. I liked that we went, or I like that she went from, like, I do like the day job to night job kind of situation for this category. I like the first look, like the archaeologist aspect of it. I think that's really cool. I think the big thing for me is I wish there was a wig reveal for this. I think that really would, or some sort of like hat for the archaeologist look, because she comes out and it's this gorgeous teal wig, and I think wig and mug look absolutely incredible, of course, but that with the archaeologist look, I think, is throwing me off just a little bit. And where obviously for the second look, it works completely and I love it and she looks incredible. I would have loved some sort of like hat or some sort of like fascinator situation, or even another wig that then gets revealed into the teal wig. And I think that would have made the entire ensemble a little bit more effective. But overall, I'm not too mad. I did enjoy this from Ferrxn. So, scores.
82.
I'd give Ferrxn an 80. Just
like 82 as well. Hi, mother. Oh, I'm so sorry. Krystal Foreverr. Ho. Ho.
Well, I'm
Krystal
great.
Foreverr. No. No.
Our second fabulous mother.
Right.
I forgot we had that soundbite, so that makes me happy.
I love this look. I love over the top campy stupid drag. I like her having this doll that looks nothing like her, that is like apparently supposed to look like her. I love the camp of this. I love like this giant feather like wing piece that almost doesn't even have to be there, but I love it anyway. And then this Cher, if I could turn back time look, is so good. Her Cher makeup is really well done. She looks so much like her. I love this look. This is camp. This is stupid, and I love it. And I love it from Krystal Foreverr, Stan Mother as well.
Yeah, Mother should be stunned absolutely. That said, I'm definitely not in love with the Cher look. I mean, yeah, that really gives great vibes and whatnot. Though I do enjoy the absolute silliest campiness of this figure, which doesn't correspond to Krystal at all, and how she revealed it to us, like wearing on her back. That was kind of funny. We've seen like a few things like this done on Drag Race, but not in such a stupid way. And I love how perfectly, like, honestly, funnily stupid it is. Love that for her. Also love the color scheme on the doll, which reminds us of Mime first changing the costume around. Shout out to All Stars 1. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely two-faced. This is such a two-faced bitch. Is a two-bodied bitch. And nobody can say she hasn't bodied this doll. I mean, I just enjoy it for the camp factor of it all, because it's very hard to critique it from like the design, even like fashion taste point of view. But from the camp, yeah, it's hilarious.
I love this. Now, this first look, sure. I like the Cher. I think it's a pretty good Cher. Obviously, we've got a lot of great Cher great Cher to compare it to like in the Drag Race lexicon. But I think this Cher is really, really great. And obviously she's done it for years. So love it. And I love that we're getting more celebrity impersonation drag on Drag Race, to be honest with you. Like, I think that's I love that she brought this as part of her package, because celebrity impersonation is such a big part of her drag. I was really impressed with this overall. I think the effect as well of the reveal when she turned around and then you've got all the plumage behind her in the Cher look, that really, really worked for me as well. So I was really impressed with this overall from Krystal. Scores
96.
Oh my goodness.
I don't
say
care.
76.
Ooh.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries, I get it. I'm gonna give Krystal a 91.
I love this look. I don't care.
I get it. I understand. Next up, Eva Harrington.
Margarita.
No.
No, it's not Margarita. I know. RuPert, go ahead.
I really love this look. I love like this short dark dress that she has, like the ruff and then like the pointed wig, going into this like stunning mint green dress on her. Like, you can obviously see where the reveal is gonna go, but this look is stunning on her. And then this like slicked back wig looks great. I love that she did have a wig reveal, because if she didn't, it wouldn't work really well. This look is really cute, and it works. This is a solid look for Eva.
Yeah, well, Eva has done in this episode is probably my favorite part. I really enjoy this Doctor. I don't know why I want to say Doctor Who, but show like pre-reveal meta spacey wig with all these horns. I really love how she looks afterwards, like a femme fatale, but like in a very modern, ultra bitchy kind of way. I love her confidence on stage. I really love the bustier, how like the breasts are encrusted of sorts with all this like kind of snailish structure. I think it could be something slightly more around her hips, and maybe, I don't know, just another layer of skirt, but not like a hoop skirt. Maybe just something more. I just wish her legs had an additional layer to it, but otherwise I'm not mad at it at all. I think it's cool. It's almost kind of... Oh, yeah, actually, before the reveal, she looks like Fuchs from Drag Race España, the host. Now I can't unsee it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I enjoyed it thoroughly. Maybe not as much as some other looks, but yeah, I pretty much enjoyed it.
I really, really enjoyed this. I think this is actually one of my favorite looks of the night, to be honest with you. I was really impressed with Eva throughout this episode, in all aspects. I love that she said, no, big girls don't have to be the campy queen. Now, some of them can be, and they do it very well. But I love that she was like, no, I'm going to serve fashion. And that's exactly what she did. I love this. This bodysuit fits her within an inch of her life. I love these big, beautiful, exaggerated sleeves. And this pink looks so beautiful on her. The wig, she is just stunning. She is just absolutely stunning. I love, 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 love this from Eva. I love this. I love, 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 love this. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Eva Harrington. Scores.
I'm going to give this a 94.
I'm going to give this 92.
90.
Great. Next up. Oh!
Next up. La Escándalo. Yara Sofía, La Escándalo.
In Drag Race España classic fashion, insert giant creature drag here.
Always one every season.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
shout
Didn't
out
take
to
that long for us to get it.
yeah, shout out to Onyx and Drag Seth Lass doing the other two as well. I love this look, doing like this giant fur creature with like two hoops in the earrings as well. Like two hoop earrings. And then this shout out second Jessica Rabbit reference. Also having like the giant fur boobs, having like the dress cut out so you can see this like giant creature legs. I love the fact that this is all like yellow and then the fur also has hints of pink as well. And then also doing the pink sequin dress, because I think it works so much better than if she would have just done a red dress with this. I love this look so much. Incredible job, La Escándalo.
I mean, mucho escándalo, Jessica Wilde. Not only her. I adore this. I think it's really phenomenal. Yeah, it does continue the tradition without being Hakam to either Onyx or Settlers for that matter. It's something completely different. I love this kind of Labubu-ish, Labubu-esque vibes without being a direct rip-off of Labubu either. I mean, that's super original. If anything, probably the dress itself could be fitted slightly better around her legs, especially when it descends from her crotch to her knee. But that's such a minor concern. I mean, it's not a concern at all overall, because I think the concept, the makeup, everything works, the color combo, just like the strategic placement of fur and the way it hugs, giving her this extraterrestrial meta hips. I mean, I'm in love with this. Mucho amor.
I love this concept. I don't think the execution is necessarily as great as I want it to be. My roommate and I were watching last night, and he was like, why does this look more like Jessica and Rabbit?
Shout out to
Rabbit
Rabbit
Jessica.
who did a version of that as well.
Yes. And I'm like, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, I like it. I wish the dress was more than it really just looks like a piece of fabric on her body. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I get it for the reference. I think referentially it's really good. Like, conceptually and referentially, I really do enjoy this look. The dress really looks like a piece of fabric on her body. Like, and that just, it kind of takes it a little bit out of the fantasy for me. But I love the fursuit. I love the fursuit. Like, I think it's so smartly done. I'm also not necessarily getting two faces in the way that I want for this runway category. I think she could have executed it. I love this concept. I think she could have executed it for this runway category a bit stronger. I think there could have been, you know, a face mask reveal. I think there could have been, you know, there could have been like a Jessica Rabbit-esque face, like mask situation that then reveals or something like that. There's a couple of things that I just wish were altered ever so slightly, but I do really love this concept. And, you know, I just wish the execution was a little bit stronger, because everything else La Escándalo did in this episode was so great. So I just wish, like, I think she could have been in the top had this look just been a little bit stronger, in my opinion. But scores.
I do hear what you said, Logan, but I don't care.
That's that's fair. I respect. All respect in the world to that. Yeah, all respect to that. Fair.
I also have a full candle. I don't have a full cup anymore, but I'll give it a full candle. Yeah.
Fair. It's tough for me because I do really like this. I'm gonna give her a 79. Based on the execution and based on the category. That's just me. But I love it though. But just not necessarily for this runway. Next up, Nyx.
I loved Nyx this episode. I really liked their personality, but this look could go a lot further. This look feels very... This look, it feels very bare bones, and it doesn't, like, what they showed with their drag this episode, I'm not really getting what Nyx is trying to show. I love the idea of doing like, oh, I'm this cute little like flouncy girl in this pink dress, and then revealing to like this rebel, like the leather, the white, the green, and the caution tape as well. I do get this. This is really, I do get the concept. I do get what she's doing. I just feel like this look can be pushed so much further. Love Nyx though.
Yeah, it's kind of the story of Nyx in this episode. It wasn't her strongest one. But maybe, who knows? I don't want to be like a soothsayer for her. But yeah, it kind of... the idea was there. I just don't think the two looks are greatly tied together. I know that she goes for this Bratzy kind of Winksy doll / witch pop style aesthetic, like from the cartoons. Whatnot, but I'm not sure that they combine the best way possible. And yeah, actually, I don't know which I dislike more. I think probably I somewhat love the post-reveal look a bit better, but I still wish it was kind of great. I'm not loving this wig and the fact that you can see like the tape beneath it, and yeah, it's just kind of... she looks like if she needed some more time to bake for her looks overall this episode. It just looks... if she was the love child of Clover Bish with probably somebody from season 4... Niña del Antro. But it didn't go all the way there to either of their universes. But it's kind of close. It's like flying into their orbit, but not necessarily reaching it. Sorry.
I liked Nyx throughout this episode. I thought her talent was much better than anyone gave her credit for in the judging on the episode, but that's beyond the point. And also because I'm a shady bitch. But this look, I couldn't agree with you more, RuPert. This needed to go further. I think this concept is cute. I love this first look. I needed the second look to be so much grander than it is. And the biggest thing for me is I needed the white boot and the white glove to transform as well. Like, that's really what it was for me. Like, I needed the full transformation of everything. Like, I needed a glove reveal into a black glove. I needed, like, a boot reveal. Like, I needed there to be, like, I needed this to be, like, a white boot cover on a black boot or something like that. Like, I needed there to be this additional element to go full 360 reveal Charlie XCX 360. But instead, she went, like, 300, which is not bad. But you're on Drag Race, so I need you to go basically 400 degrees. Like, I need you to bake at 400 for 30 to 35 minutes. And she's not doing anything of the sort. She's going to be in that 300-degree oven for a while. And I'm a little bit worried because I really, really, really like Nyx. I think she's so fun. I'm just really worried. But I like a lot about what's going on in this ensemble. It's just not my favorite. Scores.
I'll give her a 70.
I give her 69.
Nice. I'm also going to give her a 69. And that's that. And we are in the wrong background. And we're still in the wrong background. It's fine. There's a background. Hey, we made it.
Hey.
We made it.
Baby.
We made it.
Anyway.
I made
Speaking
it.
of Drag Race Live. Hey.
So,
But yes, that is that on that for today. Thank you for joining us for this lovely Look Over Here episode for España. Episode 1. We'll be back next week with our recap and Look Over Here for episode 2. So make sure to tune in for that. In the meantime, let us know your favorite looks and maybe your least favorite looks down in the comments below. Subscribe, like, and share. We've got a whole lot of content coming down the pipeline for you all. So hit the notification bell so you know when we put out all of our content. Go get your merch at lanagcreations.etsy.com. And with all that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. So cheers, reinas y maricones alike. Bye.
Hasta la próxima.